Hello. Um, my name is Liz, and this is my very first video blog ever. And so I'm going to start trying to post to blog uh, every week or every other week. And so I want to start by saying thank you to all of you who are taking the time to listen. And I am deeply grateful, and I hope you get something out of what you're hearing. Um, A little bit about me is I have three beautiful daughters, and they are my world. They are uh, part of what has inspired me to do this and, start this change. And another thing is my book. So I'm writing a book right now. I'm hoping it'll be done in January. I plan for it to be done in January. And that is my heart too. I mean, between my kids and that is really everything right now. And it is also what has inspired me to speak out about um, self-love. That's really what my main focus is self-love. And with everything going on in our society, we really need to focus on caring about the one person we can control. And that one person is ourselves. So I've spent many years with my head down, trying to please people, trying not to make a mess, trying to be perfect. And in the end, it gets you nowhere. And I did that to try to hide the pain that I felt inside just being myself because I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't feel good enough. I didn't feel happy enough. I didn't feel um, like people cared enough about me or that I could do anything right. And that's a hard way to live. So that's why I'm expressing this. And that's I feel like it's a necessary thing um, for people to understand. If you're going through a dark time, just know that there are people who've been there and want to help. And so I'll say, 2 years ago, I tried seeking counseling to feel better, and my counselor gave me a book called Feeling Good, and it was supposed to help and everything. And somebody can give you a book and somebody can try to help you, but until you let it click in here, it's not going to go anywhere. And that's where I was back then. I was comfortable in my darkness. I was comfortable where I was feeling bad about myself because that's what I knew. And change is hard. Any kind of change in your habits, in your routine is hard. Even if they're bad habits, it's really hard to change that about yourself. And I can say a year ago, I was still working at it, and I started trying to lose weight because I had a baby. My youngest, I had her in February of 2019, and I felt bigger than I wanted to be. So I did that to start trying to feel beautiful on the outside. And it was a step. And I continued therapy and reading my book um but it wasn't until the end of 2019 when I I had a pretty good breakdown. And that's when I realized that I didn't want to be that person anymore. And I didn't want to keep dwelling on the past. And I didn't want to keep dwelling on what people thought of me. So I worked at it and I worked at it. And this is where I am today. And today, I wouldn't even recognize the person I was in 2018. I wouldn't recognize the person I was in 2019. And how I react to a situation today is much different than how I would have handled it a year ago or 2 years ago or any time in my life. And the thing about that is I've realized how much finding love for yourself instead of seeking it from other people is the biggest fulfillment in your life. You have to feel it in here first. I mean, you can love your kids all day long, but the best version of you is lacking until you can love yourself. And that's what they need to see. And if you start looking towards yourself for your questions in life and being able to answer those on your own, it is so liberating, because you don't need that outside influence to tell you what to do in your own life. And my biggest thing was worrying about what other people thought of me. And I needed that kind of approval from other people. I didn't feel good inside, so I needed someone else to tell me how good I was, or to tell me what kind of thoughts I should think, or what kind of feelings I should feel. And I couldn't get past people disliking me. Oh my God, if you didn't like me, I had to fix it. I had to fix it. I had to fix it all day long. And that's suffocating to you and the person. But I can honestly say that today I don't need that. And the point of me telling you that is that you can get there. You can get there. It's a challenge, and you're going to have to work at it every day, but you can get there. And when you love yourself, you start freeing yourself from everything that you have felt about yourself, and you start noticing things. You start seeing, wow, look at that. Is that who I want to be? No. And but if you don't like something, you have the ability to change it. And when you start noticing it and you become, you want to become more positive, it makes you feel better inside. And you're able to let go of that. And that's where I'm at today, because the only person who has the right to judge you is you, or whatever higher power you believe in. If you feel that, then that's what you believe. But you shouldn't look back at yourself or what you've done. And everybody makes mistakes, and so you handle it, and you forgive yourself, you let go, and you move on. And one thing that I can say, or another key to this, self-help, is being grateful. Be grateful for yourself. Be grateful for all the accomplishments you have made. And be grateful for every single thing you have. Start by saying thank you every day, and your life will change. And I'll touch on that some more. But I hope you've enjoyed listening to my video. And this is the start of something new for me, and I'm excited to share it with you. So thank you for listening. Goodbye.